Way Up with Angela Yee.
Way Up.
Is
back
here
in the building.
Man, I'm looking at these fires in LA. It is wild, man.
I just got off the phone with LA. It's real out there. My daughter's school is in a pre-evacuation zone.
No.
It's a lot happening over there.
Man, this is awful. People dying. It's just terrible. But okay, well, listen, you guys, Lip Service came out yesterday. This is the episode featuring Bag Fuel, and then there was some drama at the end where Math Hoffa popped up.
Ooh.
Yes, and so, you know, that episode is out now, but we're going to talk about that a little bit later. But in the meantime, let's get this show started. Let's do some love and some positivity. I feel like we need that. We need some love. We need some positivity. So much going on in the world. 800-292-5150. Call us up. Let us know who you want to spread some love to. Who do you want to shine a light on? 800-292-5150.
I'ma shine.
Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Mano's here.
No, Mano!
And let's get into Shine a Light now. Today, I want to shine a light on two moms who are based in LA, Dr. Andretta Lyle and Stacy Kirk. They work in cultural education and technology, and they teamed up to create Thrive Culture Box. It's a subscription box, and they deliver a monthly activity box to help children and families explore Black culture and uplift communities together. So you can subscribe and get a new box delivered each month, and then there's instructional videos and lessons. So we love to see that. It's called Thrive Culture Box. And so the debut series is focused on Black inventors and inventors who shaped history. And so I think that's dope because while they're trying to affect what kids are learning in school and make sure that they don't learn their history, Black history, this is a way to make sure that your kids understand, that Black people have done a lot, not just in this country, but all over the world.
All over the world.
Yes.
We built this.
Yes.
We built this.
And that we need to make sure that our stories are always told.
That's right.
They said we are not only teaching history, we are working with families to spark innovation and confidence in the next generation.
Right.
As both a parent and an educator, I wanted children to have more than just videos and digital learning. So they get to use their hands and exercise creativity with physical materials as well. All right. Well, Tian, who do you want to shine a light on now?
I want to shine a light on every single Black woman right now. It's hard.
Yes.
It's been hard to try to act like it's not, and that everything is better for us. And we doing the damn thing, but I just really want to shine on the light on us for being the glue and holding it down regardless of everything, the unrealistic standards and all.
No, I feel you on that. Well, Tiana, I have something for you, sis. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I got a gift for you. I have some Born in Roma by Valentino Beauty for you. You're going to love the way this smells.
Ooh.
Yes, you deserve this. The bottle is covered in the iconic Valentino rock studs. That's a signature, for Valentino. And it's available also at Sephora. They have the whole Born in Roma scent collection there. Born in Roma by Valentino Beauty. For her, for him, for them. A, for you.
Thank you so much.
So hold on. We're going to get your information, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, well, that was Shine a Light, 800-292-5150. If you couldn't get through, you can still leave a message and shine a light for last word. And when we come back, we have your Yee T, and Lil TJ will tell you everything that he addressed during his live stream. It's Way Up.
They say it's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip, Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Mano, you ready for this? All right, Lil TJ. Now, we saw this happen a little while ago where he threatened to smack Offset because he says that Offset owed him $10,000, right? And Offset said, you must be joking, right? You got to be talking to the wrong M-word. I'm a ninja. I'm in New York right now. Come smack me, little clown boy. TJ said he was in Miami, and then he just wanted his $10,000 back. And then he said, do not loan Offset no money. He's popped. All right, so TJ went live. He live streamed, and here's what he had to say.
Offset broke. That in the casino, he was popped. He was panicking. He was asking random people for cash apps. Must got a gambling addiction. And the says, yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. The first 5 I offered, I'm like, yo, you pop, you waiting for some bread. I swung that 5. You know how I get. He gets popped. Not us two dicing each other. He gets popped straight to the casino.
See, I don't know if he was. You think he could ask random
So
people?
I don't know if there's random people, but maybe people around that he might have had I don't maybe known, but listen. When people gamble and they get popped right at the gambling table, you may borrow some money from somebody.
Right. So he's basically saying you owe me 10 grand. I want my money back.
Right.
All right. Now, Lil TJ was also streaming, and DDG joined the stream, and he talked about the situation. You saw he was with Fabio Foreign, and they were supposed to be doing Black Boy Max's live stream. This was on January 7th. But then when they were told that they couldn't smoke, they continued smoking and then left. Right? Here is what he had to say about that situation.
Who's smoking? Yo, TJ. Yo, this a B&B. You can't smoke in here. This don't go off. I appreciate you, though.
All right. So he told them you can't smoke. It's Airbnb. Black Boy Max said that. And he said he didn't even know who.
So they got mad and left?
Yeah. He said he didn't even know who Black Boy Max was. He just came there with Fabio Foreign. And it was, it got a little bit uneasy. But then here's what he had to say, regarding that whole situation.
My son said, yo, can you not smoke? Thank you. Oh, appreciate it. Like that, immediately. I ain't even put the blunt out. I said, appreciate it. I don't know who y'all supposed to think Lil TJ is, bro. You feel me? Excuse me, appreciate it. What type of reaction you really think you gonna get from that, gang? Like, you think you my mother, bro? Like, for real, and slap the out of you. I'm on camera, bro, so I'm woo-woo, like, you feel me?
What do you think about that, Mano?
As far as what?
Like, as far as him saying he didn't like how we told him.
I mean, sometimes you think about things later on, like, hold up, was this dude trying to play with me? Sometimes it hits you later.
Well, Black Boy Max is saying that he didn't invite Lil TJ or the group that he brought in the house with him, and then they started smoking in the Airbnb. He said if these fire alarms go off, the stream is over. And he said that people, especially randoms, I guess that he felt like he didn't invite in the first place, should follow his request if they're in a place that he paid for. So
he might have should have let them know that before they got there. Whoever was
But he's
coming.
saying he didn't know they were coming.
But whoever
so I
was
guess.
coming, whoever he had coming.
But you know what? Even if they get there before you even start the stream, be like, look, guys, it's an Airbnb, so just so y'all know, if you want to smoke, go outside.
Put that out there.
Yeah. All right. Well, that is your YT. When we come back, we have About Last Night. That's where we discuss what we did last night. I had a long night, guys, and we'll talk about it. Mano, I'm just glad you're here.
I'm happy to be here, baby.
It's way up.
So, about last night. Here's how it went down.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Way up.
I'm here. My guy Mano's here.
Yes. I'm back, baby.
I'm so glad you're back here.
Yes, I am.
And so you said you haven't been leaving the house.
Because I've been stuck home because I got my tooth pulled on Friday.
Well, I saw a picture of you bowling.
Yeah, you might have saw that. That was from the other day, though. That was from Sunday. That was from the weekend.
Okay. All right. So you've been home these past couple of days.
Last 2 days because I've been having this pain. Like, so they pulled the tooth and right where the tooth used to be, I got stitches. And it's been, oh my God, I've been miserable.
I know. You can't use your mouth.
Whoa, pause.
What?
Pause.
Well,
pause you right now.
Yesterday, I actually we're trying to get, I got my liquor license at the coffee shop, Coffee Uplifts People in Brooklyn. So I was having some meetings there, so I had to run out of here. Then after that, we launched the Wealth Wednesdays Real Estate Club.
Right.
So we had the first ever live virtual party. Oh, okay. Our guy in here right now, Navy, has on his Wealth Wednesdays Real Estate Club hoodie. We got merch and everything.
Oh, that's what that is, because he got those beads.
No, not the beads.
Okay.
It's the hoodie. But it was a great conversation. There was a lot of people that were that joined us. And when I tell you Siam, he's our guy, and he's done over 1,000 real estate deals. The goal is to make to invest $100 million of real estate within this group. For 2025. And I feel like we can really make it happen. There were a lot of real estate agents who joined yesterday, which I love. There was one woman who was a inspector. And I always tell people, when you're getting a property, make sure you get an inspection done, because you don't have to, but you should. And I learned that early on with the first property that I almost bought. The inspector told me not to, so I didn't. And I pulled back from that. But those are important things, because you spend, $750 now. It could save you a huge headache later on.
That's right.
And so it was nice to have all these different people and this whole network of people that were on this call together. So shout out to the Wealth Wednesdays Real Estate Club. Now, when we come back, man, I've been on the go. And, Mano, I know you've been trying to get your mouth together.
Whoa.
What,
you said something about the way
you
you're
don't like how I'm saying
that mouth. It's just, man.
And sometimes you just don't feel like doing something. It's freezing outside. It's like 10 degrees outside right now. And sometimes you might have responsibilities. Maybe it's somebody's birthday. Maybe it's something that you said you were going to go to.
Right.
And you don't feel like going.
Right.
And you want to cancel. What is a great excuse to say, oh my gosh, I can't make it, da-da-da-da-da?
I'm having threesome right now. Can't make it.
Come when you're done.
No, I'm just joking. That was a
come
joke.
when you're done. I know it's not going to last that long.
You got to stop. What?
No,
this is crazy.
800-292-5150. What is the best excuse if you don't feel like doing something, but you want to make sure you're not hurting somebody's feelings and it sounds like an emergency? But, 800-292-5150. We need some good excuses because I got some cancellations on the way. All right? It's Way Up.
We're about to do this. Yeah.
Yo.
More Way Up with Angela Yee on now.
You know who it is. You know who it is.
Ooh, hey, it's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Way
and Mano.
up.
No, Mano.
That's a fact.
And today we are talking about your go-to excuse if it's time to cancel something. Now, Mano, you said you just be like, I can't make it.
Yeah, I got stuff going on. But if I
Committed.
told you that I was on my way and I was coming and I was going to be there by Friday and then I can't make it, then I got to give you a valid excuse.
Like what? So what's a good one?
Something with my kids. I can't really use that so much because it's like my son is grown. My daughters don't live in the city. I don't feel
She don't
good.
even live in this state.
Right. This is a fact. So it's like
I
don't
FaceTime
got
my
too many
daughter.
excuses.
Yeah,
man.
I see.
That's
This is
why I'm
terrible.
always where I'm. It's
But
crazy.
you never want to be that person that this person said they come in and I already know they're not going to come because they cancel all the time. I can't stand people like that.
Yeah.
But some good excuses. Maybe like I'm just exhausted. I feel like that's a real thing too. Like
Tired, man. I can't
honestly,
make it.
I'm just so tired. I wanted to come, but I'll make it up to you. That's
yeah,
what you say.
Yeah. I've said that before.
All right. Well, let's talk to you guys. 800-292-5150. Brian, what's your go-to excuse to cancel something?
I'm a father of 3, and I always say that my kids are sick and they can't go to school, they can't go to daycare. I can't get a babysitter for them, so I have to stay home today.
You lying on the kids is
Well,
crazy.
he's saying you got to stay home with them because they're sick.
But
Yeah.
you're still lying on the kids though.
I know. You know what? You never also want to say something because then they get
What
sick.
if it really happened?
Right. But being sick is not the biggest deal.
Yeah, it's cold outside. I mean, it could be a fever, it could be a light cold, it could be anything.
Next time somebody tell me the kids
you're
are
not
sick,
saying that they
you
got
already know
cancer.
it.
I always feel like, I know. I feel like sick is a good excuse. You can't say cancer, like he just said. You can't say something like serious. All right. Thank you for calling.
But yeah, no problem. Have a good one, y'all.
All right. Now he sounds sick. Hanisa.
Yes.
Yes. What's a good excuse to say, oh my gosh, I can't make it. I'm so
I've
sick.
been trying to be on with you for so long.
We here. So what's a good excuse?
You just got to keep it 100 with people. Like, you just got to tell them, look, I can't make it.
But
And I
why?
don't got to give no reason because we're grown. I'll see you when I see you.
But you
And
wouldn't feel bad? Like, say it's your friend's birthday, you just don't feel like going. Like, you don't think I just can't make it?
I just can't. Like, I'm from Pennsylvania, but I live in Tennessee now. So people be like, oh, you going to come up when it's spring break? No, I can't make it, boo. I work 12-hour shifts. I'm not going to make no excuse. So I'll see you when I see you.
Right.
You sound like Mano.
Right.
Yep.
I got things to do. Period.
All
And
right.
that's it. I'll see you when I see you.
I'm going to try it and see how that goes.
Okay, love y'all. Hi,
Thank you.
Nano.
Hi.
We love you too.
All right, be safe, y'all.
You too. Hey, Corey.
Hey, Auntie, Uncle Mano.
Hey, how you doing?
What's up?
All right.
Corey, what's a good excuse when someone can't make it out?
The COVID is always one, the flu, and if you have kids, that's always your number one go-to. If you have nieces and nephews, you can use them too. You can throw them in there too sometimes.
Oh, wow. So what would you say about your niece and nephew?
You need a babysitter, you have to watch them or something like that.
So basically,
Kids
blame it on the
always-
kids. Basically,
Always blame it on the
Yeah.
kids or COVID. Kids or COVID.
Yes.
I'm
Kids
going
for COVID.
to start using that. I got to watch
I don't
my...
use none of those things.
Yeah, there you go.
You better start. You better start.
You
It'll
can
work.
use your mouth and say, my mouth hurts.
See, this is what I'm saying.
Oh,
You gotta
yeah, you get
slow
that
down.
wisdom tooth.
Pause.
Yeah, you gotta
stop
pull
this, with this mouth thing.
All right. Well, thank you, Corey.
You're welcome.
Hey, Will.
What's up? What's up? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
What's a good excuse to not come out?
I got Bible study at the house of my grandmother.
Oh, my gosh. You cannot use the Lord as and lie.
Hey, you know, a couple Bible verses.
Bible
That's
study at the house with your grandmother? What if they're like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. I want to come too then. I won't go either.
See, I didn't get that far. Dang.
You got to plan it out. You know, excuses is like chess. You got to think 3 steps ahead.
Okay.
Well, we got COVID as well, too, so
Oh my gosh.
I don't think it's a good time to come.
All right. Well, thank you guys for calling. You could still leave a message. Your best excuse to cancel something. It feels like COVID is on the top 10. If this was Family Feud, that would definitely be one of the top 3.
COVID and kids.
COVID and kids. Yeah. Yes. All right. Well, when we come back, we have your Yeetie and Trina and Swerve. That is her man. They got a song together. So we have a little snippet for you guys. It's way up.
Yo, she about to blow the lid up off this pot. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that yee tea. Come and get the tea.
It's way up with Angela Yee. My guy Mano's here with me. Mano! That's right. You hear that? Trina in the background. Well, Trina and Swerve, that's her husband, just dropped a new single. And we actually have that for you guys. You want to hear it?
I want to hear it.
All right. Well, here's his part.
Manifestation, my head in crazy places. A fantasy, now you laying next to me. Connection, take it off, no protection. I'm diving in, no second guessing.
All right. I mean, you know, that's his wife, and the song is called "On You." And
so he's talking to her.
Yeah.
It's like spoken word.
And he has a whole behind the scenes of it as well on social media. They at the pool. She love her man, and I would say is she pregnant? She's like, no, Mano. What is? I mean, not that I know of, but you can't just say stuff like that.
I'm asking.
Oh, I have no idea, but I hate when people say that about me. Nelly and Ashanti, their marriage and the baby that they have are now the subject of a new Peacock docuseries. According to Deadline, the show is filming. It's already been in production for several months. They don't have any further details about it at this time, but it will cover their wedding and the birth of their first baby last year. That's interesting.
They're having another one, right?
That's what I heard from the Jasmine brand.
So she's pregnant.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Okay.
All right, we don't know how far along she is. They have not yet confirmed this.
But she's pregnant.
But the Jasmine brand, and
basically
they usually get it right.
Some inside information.
Usually y'all get it right?
Somebody's
Jasmine
pregnant.
brand? But this is an interesting story because it is a spin the block, second time around type of story. Everybody loves to see the two of them together.
Spinning the block is fun.
You spin a lot of blocks. You must be dizzy. All right. The View is going to be launching a new weekend edition for ABC News Live. That's going to be happening this month. It's a half-hour special that's going to air on streaming platform ABC News Live, and it will feature their Friday panel, which includes moderator Joy Behar and Sonny Hostin, Sarah Haynes, Alyssa Farah, Griffin, and Anna Navarro. It will premiere at 7:30 a.m. Saturdays on ABC News Live and then run throughout the weekend. So they wanted, I think, to do more like lighter topics and more kind of pop culture topics. So should be interesting to watch. All right, Jay-Z is calling for sanctions, and he wants this dismissal after this rape lawsuit, and the lawsuit should be dismissed according to Jay-Z's legal team because they're saying that they argue that the attorney for her, Tony Busby, did not properly look into the accuser's claims to determine their veracity, and so they're saying that suit should be dismissed. This is from a incident that allegedly happened in the year 2000. They said that there were some mistakes that were made, and the accuser admitted to having made mistakes when asked about the inconsistencies in her allegations. Jay-Z, meanwhile, has been denying these allegations. He's also called Tony Busby, her lawyer, a fraud and an ambulance chaser in a cheap suit.
That's right.
We'll see if this gets dismissed because they've been working on that. All right. Well, that is your Yee Tea. And, when we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are the stories that are not necessarily in the headlines. They are flying under the radar. I know all morning we've been looking at these wildfires in LA, in California. It is devastating. Like really, really awful to watch. But we'll talk about it. In the meantime, here's some Kiss Me Through the Phone. It's way up.
This in the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
Man, it's way up with Angela Yee. Mano's here.
Way up.
New Mano! And like we said, it is really devastating to watch what is happening in Southern California. I'm reading these updates, and these updates are coming in like every few minutes. Yeah. Now, the fire chief says we are still under a red flag warning despite calmer winds in the area. In Los Angeles County, they said we continue to battle multiple major brush fires in the city of Los Angeles and across the LA region. They do expect winds to subside somewhat, but and that will allow fire crews to increase containment lines. But they said still a red flag warning. It's so sad. Airbnb has announced they will offer temporary housing to people impacted by these wildfires. Anybody who has been displaced from their homes or has had to evacuate can call. Yeah. Airbnb.org is working with 211 LA to offer free temporary housing. Stays are completely free for guests and are funded by Airbnb.org and the generosity of Airbnb hosts, many of whom offer their home for free or at a discount through Airbnb.org. They also are urging users to offer free or discounted stays to people impacted by the wildfire. And they're going to waive all service fees for these hosts and guests for the time being. So you can also, if you're a host, you can also sign up and share your home through Airbnb.org and get damage protection and liability insurance with air cover for every booking that you have. Which, I have an Airbnb. They do have insurance. So if something happens in the home, their insurance will cover it. There's a process that you have to go through. But so awful to watch. What's been happening and how many people have had to flee and seeing houses just down to the rubble. 5 people, they're saying so far, have died from these wildfires at this point that they know of. This is the most destructive fire in LA history. About 130,000 people are under evacuation orders or warnings. All right, we will continue to keep you updated. We do have the Way Up mix at the top of the hour, and Lip Service came out yesterday, and we have some of that for you. There was, towards the end of the episode, maybe like the last
some smoke
20 minutes, Bag Fuel was on. That's Esso and Heineken. But then Math Hoffa, my expert opinion, he popped up and joined the episode, and unexpectedly. And those 3 used to work together, and now they don't. And so there were a lot of
the room gets smoky.
Loud conversations being had, and we're gonna play some of that for you. It's Way Up.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee, like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way Up.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guy Mano.
Mano!
All right, let's get into this Yee T. Now, if you recall, on New Year's Eve, Roy Wood Jr. refused when they asked him if he wanted a shot of tequila. He said, nah, I'm straight. Here's what happened.
Does anyone want a shot?
No, I don't. The last black man to drink on this network got fired. I'm going to keep it with water for right now.
Well, he wasn't lying about that, right? So, and he's talking about Don Lemon. Well, he was, actually, I just interviewed him, and that interview is going to drop right before his special comes out next week. But I did, of course, ask him about that, and here's what he said.
I got love for Don Lemon, but like the thing was, I ain't been here but 10 episodes.
Right,
let's just be
down,
real. My relationship with CNN is 10 episodes. I'm not finna get that familiar that fast and be on the air acting a fool, because then if something goes south, that'd be the clip they use.
Wow. Okay.
He's not lying. And he's got that show, Have I Got News for You, on CNN.
Right.
His new special coming on Hulu, Lonely Flower, is amazing. I watched it already a couple of times, but it comes out on the 17th.
Flower. What's that about?
Basically, he's talking about how people aren't connected so much anymore, and how you see if it's one flower, it just looks lonely as opposed to
away.
Yeah. All right, now in other sad news, Janae Aiko has shared that her house was burned down in the fire. She said, me and my children's home is gone, burned to the ground with all of our things inside. Lord have mercy. Thankful we still have each other. My heart starting from scratch. My heart is so heavy.
How many kids she got?
2. Right? She just had one with Big Sean, and she already had one. Prior to that. I saw Paris Hilton also posting about watching the news and watching their house burn to the ground in Malibu. I know. Now, the Game is saying that he has help for 10 families affected by the fires to get into an Airbnb for a week free of charge. He said, have the head of your household DM at Trav for the Stars now for more details. So he and talent manager Travis Wilson were going to help people get into those Airbnbs for a week for free, because people are trying to figure out also, where are we going to go?
Where they going to sleep?
Right now, Wendy Williams' brother is selling free Wendy merchandise. Tommy Williams, he said it's a movement. He wants his sister Wendy freed from her guardianship. And, people have been seeing her out and about. And I saw people also saying when someone does have dementia, they have good days and bad days. So there might be times that they're worse and then times that they seem like everything is fine. So
who has it? Who's in control of her?
She has a guardian, Sabrina Morrissey.
And who is she?
So she's somebody that gets appointed.
They just appoint some random person that you don't know?
Yes, that's what they do. They want to protect, quote unquote, protect your estate. All right, SZA was just recently on with Sherry Shepherd, right? And she talked about a project that she may love to do. Here's what she said.
I think that would be amazing. He's such a genius, and he's part of his genius is like him being so elusive, and so mysterious, and I love it. I don't know what's going on as much as you don't know what's going on.
Really?
Yeah. When Luther came out, I said, okay, that's the vocals we're using. Period.
SZA and Kendrick Lamar. Can you imagine a collab album? I feel like it's a natural thing.
With him and her.
Yep. For them
That
to
would
be
be
able
good.
to do. Yeah, they have some of their songs together are like the best ones. You know, it's really nice. All right, well, that is your Yeetie. And of course, one of them days is about to come out too. I think that's on the 17th also. Yep. All right, well, that is your Yeetie. When we come back, Ask Yee. 800-292-5150 is the number. Any question you have, I'm here with the award-winning, advice-giving,
Award-winning.
mouth and pain, Mano. Call us up right now, 800-292-5150. And Navy, that's our bird up. Here's his girlfriend, Glorilla, TGIF.
Here I go. Hey, everybody, access. Whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts. So you should know. This is Ask Yee.
What's up is Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Mano's here. And it's time for Ask Yee. Because, I mean, why not? Mano's here. That's right. He's award-winning. And we have Rebecca on the line. Hey, Rebecca.
Hi.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, just a little confused right now.
Okay, what's your question?
I really like this guy. We've been talking for a while. He's cute, he's nice, he's honest. But I found out he says the N-word when nobody's around. And I don't think I could vibe with that. Like, he's a little too white for that.
Is he white?
N-word.
His last name is Kozakowski.
How do you know that how did you find this out?
Well, you know, we were chilling talking, and he kind of just, I guess because he trusts me, he told me. He says that when he's driving and somebody upsets him, he'll be like, what the F is wrong with this N-word? Like, he really says it often
Really?
when he's alone.
I'm trying to understand, like, in what context is he saying it? Like, he's saying,
angry?
Hey, you effing is it like that?
Well, I don't think he uses the ER. But he did say it's when he's alone. Let's say somebody got him stressed out at work and he's walking to the back and he'd be like, man, this N-word be bugging out. Like, what is wrong with
no,
this
he
N-word?
can't use that word. He gonna get his ass
When
beat.
I told him he shouldn't do it, but he was like, I'm still going to do it when I'm alone anyway.
What?
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, no. And the fact
wow.
that, I'm going to say there's a few different things here. One, you shouldn't be doing that. Two, the fact that you told him that he shouldn't and that it...
And he said he's still going to do it.
And he said
It's
he's still
crazy.
going to do it.
You got
That's
brothers?
crazy.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, no, I feel like this is indicative of problems down the line. The fact that he's that tone deaf and the fact that he is a racist and the fact that he's using a word that he knows he shouldn't use. That means that he has terrible vocabulary because there's so many words you could use.
He's a
when
racist.
you're angry. Yeah. And the fact that you're his girl trying to tell him something for his own good and he's not listening, that's all red flags.
And that's just another sign you need to come back across the street, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think this is what I needed to hear. Thank you. Because I wasn't sure what to do. I thought that cutting him off would be wrong. I wasn't sure.
He really gonna hate us now.
Yeah.
Well, that's good for him.
Come back
Now
across,
he has
come
a
back
reason.
across the street. We got you.
He probably felt emboldened once Trump won re-election. All right, well, thank you for calling. All right, well, that was Ask Yee, 800-292-5150 if you couldn't get through. And when we come back, Lip Service dropped yesterday. And yes, this episode was messy. All right, we had Bag Fuel on, Heineken and Esso. And then Math Hoffa, from My Expert Opinion, popped up on all of us. And they had, I think, their first ever on-camera sit-down conversation since they split ways from being on the show together. It got very heated, and we'll tell you we'll play for you some of the highlights of what happened. It's Way Up.
Yeah, let's go.
Turn me up. Here we go again.
This is Way Up with Angela Yee.
Yo, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. Mano.
Up, baby.
I had you over here watching this Lip Service podcast.
I was watching, Right. It was a lot happening.
There's a lot happening, period, with everybody.
It's real oppy.
I saw that Cameron and Mace have something to say on Monday, and to stay tuned.
Who posted that? That was that curly head guy.
Elliot Wilson.
Yeah.
Yes, he screenshots and posts all of the happenings on his Instagram page.
That he does.
Let me see. But it says, what you done effed up, right? Tune in Monday. All right. Well, anyway, so watching everything else that's been going on, Math Hoffa versus Bag Fuel. That's Heineken and Esso. The three of them all used to be on My Expert Opinion. Math Hoffa, that's his podcast. And then Esso and Heineken broke off and did their own thing. They already had Bag Fuel, though. And
they already had it.
Yeah, they already had it, but now they went full force. I think what they wanted to do initially was be underneath that umbrella,
right.
or have that simultaneously,
right.
which is fine.
Right.
Now, Esso, so on Lip Service, Math Hoffa popped up during the episode that we had with Bag Fuel, and he popped up to give me a birthday gift, and then ended up sitting down and having a whole discussion, loud conversation. And here's what Esso said about why they ended up falling out, or why he ended up falling out with Math Hoffa.
I never knew that there was ever even going to be a problem. I thought we was going to take over the world.
So where did the problem come in?
The problem came in when you stopped calling us to come on the show.
That's basically like firing me, right? Like,
right. Stop calling.
I was there
come
now,
on the show.
y'all, and then you know what that feels like when you see people recording and you're not invited. All right. Well, Math Hoffa responded. Here's what he said.
Me and you had our issues. After you introduced me to them people that was supposed to be from Revolt, and I found out they wasn't, I was looking at you funny. Why would you introduce me to some that's going to send me a dummy contract and then go negotiate some with Revolt?
That's cap.
It's not cap, because once I spoke to from Revolt, I said, I spoke to such and such, they sent me a contract. He said, I don't know who them is. Stop talking to them immediately.
All right, so
maybe they didn't know.
The other thing is, and I do want to point this out, is that Esso was getting his information from somebody who, Revolt was owned by Puff, but one of Puff's people was the person that was telling them it's a go, give them a contract. So it could be a different approach.
Right, it was a different side of it.
All right, now Math Hoffa then was explaining why, even though Bag Fuel existed, he didn't want them to do the show anymore. Here's what he said.
I said, stop the Bag Fuel joint.
Why did you want them to stop it? I'm just curious.
Because I wanted the focus to be on what we was doing. Like, build this up, let's get where we going, and then we figure it out. I even offered to pay for this show. We had a
Matt,
$500,000.
you turned down Bag Fuel to my face.
I did.
You asked us to do a show. That's cap.
You said nobody watches it, and I'm not capping.
I'm not going to sit here and let him cap no more.
And then things started to escalate. After that, it started off a little calm.
Wow.
And then things really,
got heated.
But we have some more of that when we come back. You can watch that full Lip Service episode. It's out right now. We'll discuss it some more. I mean, things get very emotional when it comes to friends and business.
Right.
It's way up.
We're about to do this.
Yo.
More Way Up with Angela Yee on now.
You know who it is.
You know who it is.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Mano's here.
Yeah,
All right. Well, let's get into some more of what happened on Lip Service's episode. Came out yesterday. We had Bag Fuel on, and then Math Hoffa showed up to the interview. Now, Bag Fuel is a podcast consisting of Heineken and Esso. They were part of Math Hoffa's podcast, My Expert Opinion, but then there was some type of falling out. They've had a lot of back and forth on social media. They've all done interviews discussing what the beef is. This is their first time sitting down on the record to talk about what went wrong together, right? So Esso from Bag Fuel was not having it during this conversation, and he even said he never even wanted to be on My Expert Opinion in the first place. Here's what he said.
When I came on your show, I said, I don't want to do no business. I don't want to manage you. I don't want to get no deals. I don't want to do nothing. You asked me. Yes. You told me every day. Business. Asked me. I won that. You talking about? I won that. Nobody even cared. Esso.
Let me tell you.
Esso. Can you do this?
Stop. It wasn't like that.
Yes, it
Stop
was.
it.
Stop.
Esso.
Relax.
Can I just say,
all of us relax.
from what I'm hearing, this feels like a misunderstanding. You feel like...
No, the misunderstanding was when you thought you could invite us all here at the same mother.
Hold on. Matt just said that he misses you. I did not know.
She did
so I
not
just
know.
want to say that. I did not know this was not planned. Okay.
You had to.
I did not plan anything.
Slow up, easy, brother.
Yeah, don't do that.
Well, don't go there. slow up.
I wouldn't tell somebody to come and
Right.
but I did think when we saw him in the other room, and I did know that it wasn't going to be any type of like, well, I guess you never know, but I didn't anticipate any type of physical, because
Right.
they ran into each other before.
So they've been seeing each other.
They ran
throughout
into
the
each other
time.
at Say Less. They were supposed to have a conversation. It didn't end up happening, but it never was anything physical.
Got it.
Right? All right. Now, Math Hoffa then said that he hasn't had Jim Jones on his show, and he pretty much blames these guys, Heineken and Esso, for that not happening.
We good, Jim.
But Jim Jones is cool with y'all.
Right.
And cool with Math. Is that hard for people right now? Because at a certain point in time, people might have felt like they had to pick a side.
People still pick a side.
still picking
all the
sides.
time.
Y'all be encouraging people to pick a side.
Really? That's 110% cap.
Why
You
Jim
know,
ain't
of all
never been
people
on the
sitting
show?
here, you know, of all people sitting here, you know I don't give a about nobody and
Why
being on
Jim
no
ain't
show.
never been on the show?
You know, ain't nobody blocking nobody but you, my.
I will say, if you are real cool with somebody and you don't want them to do something with someone you're not cool with,
Right.
you know, that's just what
But
happens.
you ain't even got to say nothing.
Right.
If the relationship is really that, then you don't even got to.
They're like, I am not doing that.
You
All
don't
right.
even got to say it.
But they did say, the guys, Heineken and Esso from Backfield, did say that Math Hoffa blocked them on the
Right.
situation.
I hit 1 million subs.
If it was so big, you wouldn't have blocked us from Corner Lab if you were so confident.
What
They
happened
spoke
with that?
Yo, those my peoples.
And then they approached you.
And I'm like, these mother online lying to people, talking about
That's
I cut
not
them
what
out
you
of
said.
a $2.7 million deal.
You said if you give
Nigga,
me
the
the deal,
hood.
you're going to make
You
my
put
life hard. You said, don't make my life more difficult than what it is. And we have to go with math. And you've been with Corner Lab since we was with you.
Whew. Well, watch that full episode on Lip Service.
Yeah, I gotta check that out.
Yeah, I think you'll enjoy it because I know you like a good back and forth. Yeah, you get right to it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, when we come back, you guys, we have you have the last word. It's way up.
Pick up the phone. Tap in. Tap in and get your voice heard. What the word is. Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Happy Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah.
Hey, I needed that. Mano.
What's up, baby?
What you
How
doing this
feeling?
weekend? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling all right. Honestly, I've been feeling better since I've been here. So check this out. I might have needed it been here.
Yeah, this
is
room.
what it is. This is the medicine that I needed.
This room fixes mouths.
Yeah. Stop saying.
What? Your
stop
mouth
it.
is messed
Stop
up.
saying mouth. Please, just don't say mouth. Don't even think about it.
You had something pulled out or something in your mouth? What happened?
Yo, pause her. Pause her. You don't have the last word. The people do.
You're right, they do.
For real.
But thank you to everybody who joined us today. You know, earlier we played a clip from Roy Wood Jr. He's going to be joining us next week. I'm really excited for that. He used to do radio. He said he misses it. And also, shout out to Lip Service, Bag Fuel. Thank you for coming on the show. Math Hoffa stopped by, and they had a quick conversation. It wasn't bad, though. Afterwards, they flicked it up. You know?
Oh, okay. So amicably.
Yeah, amicably.
Amicably.
I like amicably better.
I like
though.
that better too. Yeah, we'll go with that one.
All right. Well, you guys, tomorrow's Friday. I'm so excited about that. But again, this is your show, so of course you have the last word.
To shine the light on my mom, LaWanda Hubbard, making it out the hospital with high blood pressure and a brain aneurysm. She at the house thugging it out, back getting healthy. Shine the light on her, always and forever. Love you, my dukes.
I just want to shine the light on Angela Yee. Just wanted to say that I'm watching her on the streams. I'm listening to her on the radio, and that's a beautiful lady, and I just wanted to give a shout-out to her for that. Love you, Angela Yee. Love from Arkansas.
It's showtime. Yeah. I'm about to tear it up. You tapped in and Way Up with Angela Yee.
I want it now.